tonight are Laura and Peter Livingstone-McNelis, owners and operators of the Henderson Castle Bed and Breakfast. Welcome, and thank you for taking the time out to sit with us here and do the interview. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. So tell us a little bit about yourselves and how you came to find the castle.
Peter, I'll let you start. You're the one who really found it.
I came for an estate sale and came to the estate sale just like everybody else. A lot of people just were curious to get some kind of glimpse of the castle because there's not that many opportunities to actually walk in a private residence home.
Sure.
So came to the estate sale, walked around the grounds, had to pay a little extra to get in. That's all that's worth it. I'm going to go in and actually take a physical tour of the place. About halfway up the grand staircase, I was like, wow, I gotta get my kids in here, I gotta get my son, my family's gotta see this place. So left with no thought of actually, purchasing the place. Just this is cool, everybody should see it, kind of our thought. So brought my son back, he took a look at it, still hadn't any thoughts of purchasing it. But I was blown away. It was just, more than I expected.
Yeah, I agree with that. After being through here, it's very beautiful. Real beautiful. So what did you think when he came to you with this?
I was surprised because we had actually talked about minimizing how many commitments we had and projects we were going to undertake that year. We had a challenging year medically with our family year prior, and we were ready to slow down a little bit. So when he presented this huge endeavor, I was pretty taken aback. But once I got in here, saw how beautiful everything was, and realized how perfect a place it would be to host artistic events, which is my background in theater.
Now, Peter, you mentioned to me just a few minutes ago before we started the interview about the auctioning and everything that took place with the home. And I asked you a question, and you couldn't figure out all the advertising that did that. Nobody had seemed to really go forward with being interested in getting the castle. And I asked you why, and you remember your answer?
Destiny.
Yeah. Because I know both of you privately at times with me have shared the feeling that you got when you came inside the door. Can you elaborate on that a little bit? Or?
Yeah, I walked through the door and said, wow. Two reactions I had. First of all, this place is incredible. And then second reaction was kind of a little hurt and a little miffed that I've been in the neighborhood for 20 years and I've never been invited inside the house. And I'm like, wow, how many other people haven't had this experience too? So the second reaction was, wow, this should be opened up to the public. I mean, it's not right that it's a private residence.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Did you have the same feeling, or was it a little different for you?
No, I was first of all really excited about the woodwork. My grandfather used to make furniture and build houses, and so I grew up watching him in his shop, so I had a little bit of an appreciation for what it takes to do things like simply build a chair, and to see all this incredible detail and all the moldings and the door frames and so on was really intriguing and exciting for me. And to see something like this in Kalamazoo and in such good condition was really kind of a delight. And then I also had the idea that this should not be a private home. It shouldn't be just enjoyed by a few people. It should be something that everyone can come and see at some point in their lives, at least once, if not many, many times. And so I was really excited about the idea of opening it up right away too.